Welcome. As the MP 2025 Awards Chair, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the prestigious Merchant Payment Ecosystem Awards for the 18th Annual Conference for the Payments Industry taking place 18th to 20th of March 2025 in Berlin. Last year, the theme for our awards was Cooperate to Succeed, and the 2024 award winners certainly took the gold. As we continue to grow and innovate, we can't ignore the economic and geopolitical crises that continue to affect us. It is therefore fitting that our underlying theme for this year's MP Awards should be growth through accountability and transparency, which will be reflected in our judging process. For the Judges' Choice Awards this year, we have 11 categories. There is something for everyone, and they are all listed on the website for a chance to be recognized as the best of the best in the merchant payments ecosystem. The call for entry is now open until the 7th of February 2025. You're probably thinking, you still have plenty of time to enter, but preparing a good award entry is no simple task. Today, I have with me three of the fantastic judges on my panel to share with us their top tips and pet hates and what makes a good award submission. First of all, I'd like to welcome Gala Boskovic, Head of Europe at F-Data. So, Gala, top tip, pet hate, and what you look for.
Top tip, make it short and succinct. You need to boil it down to its essence. So the more succinct it is, the more it's really a summary. And the sharper it is, the more likely we are to actually ingest it. And frankly, I don't want to read a long submission, which is actually my pet peeve. A long submission that's full of marketing jargon doesn't impress me. It's something that anybody could put together. It's something that doesn't take a lot of thought, and it doesn't actually convey what is essentially the most important thing about your solution, your project, or your team. So make it succinct, avoid the marketing jargon, and avoid over talking about it. And quite frankly, what I'm looking for is a submission that answers, what do you do? Why is it different? And why is that important? And what impact do you have? And if there are statistics and data to support those claims, please include them. Evidence backing is important. Get rid of the fluff, make it succinct, and give me some evidence.
Very wise, Gala. Next, I have with me Mike Chambers, Payments Unpacked. Mike, welcome. Please let us know what your tips are.
Hi. Thanks, Nara. Let me give you what I think is my biggest tip, and it's really simple. My biggest tip is to answer the question. Show me that you understand the title of the award you're going for and that you understand the criteria by which you're being judged. So answer the question. The second thing I would say is don't overcomplicate it. Lead me to a conclusion where you differentiate what you do against what one of your competitors might do, where your awards application stands out in a crowd. And finally, what I'm really looking for is authenticity. Tell me a story. Tell me a story that you've got passion behind. Tell me a story that shows me how you've had an impact of the people you choose to serve. So they would be my top tips for you, Naira.
Thank you, Mike. Very wise as always. And now let's bring in Laura McCracken, Non-Executive Director at GoAvaPay. Welcome, Laura. Please give us your insights.
So the one thing I love about an entry is when they tell a story. You know, if you can actually set up the market landscape or the competitive landscape, explain a customer pain point, a problem that you're trying to solve, and then how your company or your product solution is actually solving that problem. That is what tells the story to me and excites me as a judge. The second thing, when it comes to pain points, what I don't like to see, I don't like seeing a lot of marketing speak, things that are taken copy paste straight off of the website, and you have to kind of parse what is real versus what is marketing. So I think the best thing is don't copy paste, just answer the questions with facts. Keep it to the facts. What I look for in all entries, I look for kind of three things. One, pick the right category. Make sure that your product or solution actually responds to that category. Second, do try to tell that story. Show what your unique value proposition is, your unique selling proposition. What makes you different from the competitors? What makes you stand out? And third, answer the questions. That's the hardest part, but keep it simple, keep it short, answer the questions, avoid any salesy language, keep it to the facts, and please, please, please show the metrics. It's always good to show verifiable facts. That's what we all look for as judges. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Laura. Very insightful. And thank you to Gala and to Mike for their top tips, pet hates, and what they look for in a good award submission. So I look forward to seeing you 18th to 20th of March at MPE in Berlin for the awards, and submit good entries.